Hello! So today I'm gonna review about the Mandalorian Season 2, and I assume that most of you who are watching this video probably have already watched the season, whether it's by VPN, on your TV box. But it's not perfect. There are some things that I like and dislike, and spoilers are already online anyway, so let's get to it. So right off the bat, the best thing about Season 2 is Episode 5, which is also known as Chapter 13, The Jedi, directed by Dave Filoni, who was in charge of the Clone Wars. He did an amazing job. The reason why I really love this episode is not so much of the plot, but it's more to the overall feel of the episode. The camera work is top notch. You can really feel the Western spaghetti vibe, and you can also see a lot of samurai influenced architecture there. The buildings, the garden, also the cinematography in this episode is just amazing. It feels like it's shot, it really composes a story to tell. Dave Filoni also chose a great casting for Ahsoka Tano. Watching Ahsoka Tano growing up from a teen to a woman in the Clone Wars, it's a very emotional journey for me. And to see a live action Ahsoka Tano is just mind-blowing. I think Rosario Dawson did an amazing job capturing the essence of the character. Speaking of great casting choice, another amazing actress who played Bo-Katan is none other than Seti. Is her name Seti? Bo-Katan was played by Katie Sackhoff. Just so you know, this actress here, she is the original voiceover for the character in the Clone Wars, and having to see her in a live action scene, just capturing what the character is like, she really nailed the role. Still the same egoistic Mandalorian who wants to take back the rightful throne of Mandalore, and yeah. Another returning cast is Tamara Morrison, who played Boba Fett in the Season 2. Wow. He also played as Jango Fett in the Star Wars Episode 2 and 3. You know, when Boba Fett was introduced in Episode 5, the writers and the producers didn't really do much with Boba Fett. But to see him kick ass in this season is just... it's long overdue. I think actually throughout the whole season, most of the action sequences are very well done. No shaky cameras, that's what I love. I can see everything, I can see what's happening. Of course, my favorite fight scene will have to be Ahsoka Tano versus the Magistrate in the episode that I mentioned earlier. The duelist versus the spear handler. It's not often that we see on the screen that much anymore, and I have to say they've done it super well. Last but not least, we also have to talk about Luke Skywalker. And thanks to the spoilers that I saw on my Facebook page, because of the people who don't know what a spoiler is, I already knew Luke Skywalker was gonna appear in the final episode of this season. Despite that, I have to say that they played very well. The moment he takes out his green lightsaber out, I can really imagine those who watch the episode, they probably have their mind blown. The fan service is overwhelming. When he was cutting down the Dark Troopers one by one, it's a reminiscent of Darth Vader just doing the same thing in Rogue One at the end of the movie. I do not know whether it was intentional, but nonetheless, kind of mirrors each other, and I don't really mind. You know, amazing sequence. So yes, those were the things that I really love about Season 2, but however, the moment he revealed his face, it was so obviously digitally enhanced, and I think the rendering was not complete yet. The voiceover did not match well at all with his facial expression. You can tell it's just not that great. Another thing that might be a concern is that Season 2 might have too many fan service. Having too many fan service might be a make or break. For me, I think the fan service was done rather quite well, but those who don't really follow the Clone Wars or Star Wars Rebels as well, they might not really get the hype, because Ahsoka Tano and Bo-Katan, these two are major players in the animated series, so they might not feel a lot of connection to these characters of what happened previously. As for Boba Fett, I felt that it has been long overdue, as I mentioned earlier. I think it was rather well paced. It didn't feel forced, and it's good to know that at the end of this season, when there was the post-credit scene, it was revealed that there will be another show called The Book of Boba Fett, and it will be released sometime next year in December. Oh, and Grogu was also a survivor of Order 66. So overall, I did enjoy Season 2 a lot, much better than Season 1. Some might say that it takes a while for Season 2 to pick up because there are some episodes that kind of feel like a filler, but I think as a whole package, it's fine. It's like an adventure for Mando and Grogu. So what's your favorite thing about The Mandalorian Season 2? Let me know down in the comments below. Merry belated Christmas. See you guys next time.